Good evening, gamers. This is GreaverTV, and I am bringing you some hot OZFL action tonight. This is 2166, a gaming organisation from Australia who has recently branched out into Team Fortress 2 competitive play as well, versing Surf Infamous. And anyone who's familiar with surfing from any variant of Half-Life, you know, the Half-Life engine, Counter-Strike, TF2, whatever, will know what they do. So, yeah, these are two lower-level teams from ozfortress, but both of them have been really keen so far. And tonight I am joined by two very special guest casters. I'm joined by my good friend Comedian from Vanilla TV. What is up, dude?
Oh, yeah, man, it is awesome. Always good. Nothing up.
Indeed, nothing is up. Yeah, well, I hope you're not outside. But anyway, we've also been joined by another special guest, Agro from Kritzkast. I'm sure you're all familiar with Kritzkast, and how are you doing, dude?
Oh man, it's amazing to be here. I tell you, it's the first day off I've had in about 3 weeks, and to be able to spend my day off with you guys is brilliant.
You know what? I almost believe that. I almost do.
Almost. No,
Gotta learn to like better.
So much fun.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get underway here, and let's have a look what these teams are doing. So, where's the Enchi set up for the red team? They have one, don't they?
Where is that, NG? Where is that? Come on, NG. Where are you hiding?
Oh, okay, so Rolfcopter is actually... Oh, this isn't a bad way to do it. Seems he doesn't know you can put the teleporter next to the door on the right-hand side of spawn, but he's moving his sentry gun in now. I mean, I know a lot of people do prefer to do it that way, you know, seeing as people don't have to suicide. Is that because it's faster or because their teammates are lazy? Does anyone know?
You know what? I just think it's because teammates are lazy. There's no disadvantage to suiciding, and this way, there is actually a split-second chance where the sentry isn't at level 3. If you don't do it perfectly.
Well, this be true.
Yeah, it's not just about sentry; it's about building everything else as well. You got a lot of work to do as an engineer.
No dispenser.
And I mean, holding down left mouse button and walking to and fro between those ammo packs. Am I right? Am I right?
Oh man.
Well, we do have something interesting going on from the server. They did have a heavy going on there right there, but they get taken out by Scout, so too bad.
Yeah, it looks like the engineer's got away with it this time. Everybody's been building up and attacking point A, so he's got a quiet life at the moment.
This be true, but I imagine things are about to get hectic because of a 6-time cap on the point. Surf Infamous are about to cap up A in a very respectable time of 43 seconds. And there's a scout here waiting. This scout is obviously going to give the demo the heads up as to when to blow those stickies there. So they're getting about, it's a scout, I'm going to come through and kill him, and hopefully big sticky track's going to get blown. But that doesn't actually matter because the rest of the team has gone back to spawn and they're going to push through the A connector.
This is something very interesting. You see a lot of off-class on the defending team usually. You know, engineer, heavy, all that kind of stuff. But look at the offending team. They're going in with a heavy and a sniper, no scouts. Just, you know, some fancy action. That is actually something you don't see a lot.
Must be true. We're going to be casting some esea-i action after this, just for a quick FYI for those of you tuning in on the stream who don't like low-level OZFL games. But anyway, check it out. Denby is coming in to destroy that sentry. He does get it, and they're going to push around with this Uber. Look at this. He's focusing the engineer. Screw the medic. It's that teleporter and that damn dispenser. That is the bane of Den's life.
Oh man, those dispensers are so dangerous. But anyway, we do have a bit of a soldier action going on to the medic. Dreamy did manage to get out of there. Demoman is actually going up as well, but he gets taken down, focused down by that soldier. Very nice action. But Dreamy has to be very careful. He's only at 40% Uber, so nothing's going to be able to save him. Soldier and a medic coming up right there.
Oh no, the wrong time for that soldier to drop in. Look at him, poor critter. He dropped in out of the roof and he didn't realize that they just popped Uber. He dropped in on an Uber, fired a couple of rockets at his feet, realized what was going on, and he was out. Sir Tickly Elmo is down, and the scout has denied that heavy, so they have successfully defended against that cap aggro.
Yeah, I'm looking at the heavy following him around a little bit. Against a Demoman, a heavy can be really effective, if only for getting rid of those sticky traps. But in this case, he seems to be getting no love from the medic. Everybody's concentrating on keeping those solids alive, and he's just going down.
This be true. And check it out, Javi going down there. I believe, did you just fall off the roof? What happened? So the soldiers on the blue team have taken control of the roof. He's back up on there. He's ignoring that scout. Look, did the medic time, or was he just AFK? I think he was making a sandwich, and he actually took a big rocket there.
You know what? Doesn't really matter. We do have Dreamy at 70% Uber, so that means he's going to be very, very careful against that full Uber from 2166.
Yeah, and I mean, I know this is lower level play, but there's some interesting positioning going on here.
Yeah, you know what? It's very, very dangerous. Like, if 2166 would run a sniper right now, that would be like one of the worst positions to stand on.
Oh yeah,
wouldn't want to be there.
That'd be fucking that'd be stuff. And of course, now they do have another soldier up on the roof to keep that spam up. And that medic, maybe he's scared of Spice. He's got his back to the wall. He doesn't want to move. I haven't seen him touch his A or D keys in a while, but he does now because the demo's up there spamming down on him. The boogeyman does go down. Javi going down as well. Critter putting a rocket and finishing that off. And the Uber has been popped by the blue team. Apparently going with the primary wasn't the best thing for the blue medic. He wanted to go with the heavy. But we're going to see a little battle ensue inside right here. Critter goes down. And it looks like the soldier and the medic are going to come out and focus this heavy. But this isn't good.
Ooh, that heavy is just too... you don't want to be against a heavy in a close position at all.
Especially
ever.
not one that plays poker. Look at that hat.
Oh man, definitely. You don't want to bluff him out.
Dropped out. He's dropped out, but luckily he wasn't. Oh, he wasn't looking in the right place.
It was focusing the medic. Anyway, now I have Greaver coming in from behind onto that soldier medic combo. Demoman saves, kills the soldier, saves the medic, saves the soldier. But there is a scout on the medic as well. And now Demoman coming in for the other side, gets some nice stickies off. And I don't know which team is in a worse position right now. What do you think, Agro?
I know
looking
exactly
at these medics on the red team. They're looking at the scouts on the red team. They're incredible. They managed to survive through the worst gunfire I've seen in my life.
I think it's because the gunfire might not actually be that accurate, Agro. That's what I'm going with right here. But either way, both of these teams have been playing for long, so...
Yeah, you always have to take care of the scouts. They can do a lot of damage in a short period of time. Anyway, Sniper gets a nice headshot onto Javi, one of the soldiers. And now a soldier and a heavy putting some great spam onto the medic. Medic gets taken down. Yep. And then it does get killed. But I do think that B is going to be for the blue team.
Yeah,
and medic was in a really bad position there. He just let himself sort of get overextended, only looking after one Solly. Solly was really just turned away from him, got himself taken out, and that's really done a change around in terms of fortunes here.
Yeah, hard out. And I mean, you look at the time right now, we're sitting on 6 minutes right here. 5:39 for 2 points. Not the best time in the world, but I mean, they've got the pyro here for the deny. Boogeyman going down. And a quick apology to anyone listening in on the stream. Yes, my mic is low. It's because it's crap. I'm waiting for X-Time to send me my new mic from Portland in Oregon. And Tickly Elmo getting a big headshot on Caber right there.
A couple of nice reflex from the pyro on the top.
Yeah, we can see them using the pyro very, very effectively. That's something you always want to do on this spire, since you can get taken off very easily. Anyway, one heavy gets taken down, the other medic.
Oh, look at that scout!
Scout doing some nice jumping around. Demoman is jumping on top. He takes down
the
scout. Is that medic gonna be able to take him down? He kills himself.
The medic, the scout's up there though. Oh,
it's such a good back and forth here. That scout really just holding on for the last moment there to take the point.
Yeah, good stuff.
And yeah, 6 minutes and 47 seconds. Not a fantastic time, but not a bad time at all. So we're going to see if 2166 is going to be able to a better time. They do have a spy going in from the start. And, that spy can be very, very successful. We do see a sniper and an engineer onto a server side. So they're going to be able to do some good action. Man, you know what? This 2166 team, man, I constantly keep on saying 2142, man. I've been playing too much of that game.
Well, of course, you played 2142 before you played Team Fortress 2. Yeah, check out who's watched Kritzkast. Who watched that interview? That was me.
Ooh,
wow, I just sounded like
such.
Yeah.
Oh, so much love in this room. It's kind of weird. I tell you, one of the hidden capabilities of a spy, though, is to go through all of the other teams' classes and figure out what weapons they're using.
Actually, he switched back. No, what he did, he was cloaking and uncloaking, firing his revolver, trying to make the enemy hear the spy, so they would be very paranoid and checking for him. But they're just playing double scout, regular action, That is some mind games. Wow.
Indeed. That's actually a really good point there, Agro. I imagine that would come into play a lot in the Highlander leagues, because they really, they really have to focus on that. That's something I'm going to bear in mind actually. When a Highlander team picks me up, come on guys. Seriously, I've been trying to get into a Highlander team for ages. None of them will pick me up. What am I doing wrong?
What are you doing wrong? You're not, just clearly not asking enough Highlander teams.
Ah, this be true. Yeah, well, I've actually been playing some TF2 lobby with some USA teams. I've been raping 170 ping, and like just as scout, I'm just demolishing. It's great fun.
Anyway, we do have an Uber action going on right there. Javi gets taken out, but 2160 have a just not wanting the Uber right there, and Boogeyman getting killed. He was overextended a bit too much. Snappy trying to get a headshot off, but this is a very, very good position for 2166.
Yeah,
so, I'm wondering this time, particularly Elmo playing sniper here. He seems to have been alive for a very long time, but without all that many kills.
Yeah,
I think it's really just like you say, it's fear factor. It's seeing the dot on the wall and thinking, I don't want to go through there.
Yeah. And at this level, they should really just take the jump a soldier at that sniper. What is he going to do? It's not likely that he can headshot
scout, so.
Yeah.
And actually, that sniper's not going to be.
Oh, they got the teleporter. They've got this.
That sniper's not going to be able to move anywhere. But they still.
I tell you what,
though,
he is distracting two players at the moment. He's got a soldier and a scout on him.
They should just move past him. They should just move in.
I mean, it's the same thing on a 5CP map. The medic ends up behind. You don't kill the medic, you run on, you leave him. You can stay behind, son. Don't go helping your team. But, oh, well, Tikumi Elmo does get a big headshot on Javi. Where was I when that happened?
See, that's why you don't pay too much attention to him. You just leave him be, But yeah, now we do have that Uber coming in right here. Uber spot for one team. And that's how only popping it right now. They did drop their engineer, which is a big shame. But killing two people in this, almost everyone down from 2116.
2166 demo did huge work there.
Yeah, but they lost their medic, so that's really, really bad. They have to be very, very careful with their medic positioning though. And look at that, Dreamy getting killed by Caber. That's exactly why you don't want to overextend when you have just a demo man up.
Yeah, and this sniper's about to end in a nasty death. Rocket, boom, catch you up. 4 times cap on the point. Critter comes back for the defense on C point.
Yeah, they're already building a defense up on that point. They've got 2 solis. Engineer going in there as well, so...
what do you think about that central positioning?
That's interesting, isn't it?
Nah, it's useless. I mean, it'll always pick up on anyone coming through either one of those doors on the left-hand side, but to be honest, it's going to get taken out so easily. Rockets, snipes, anything.
Yeah, I much prefer having it on the right-hand side, actually, for the sentry gun. Slightly further down the ramp and on the right, and of course with the dispenser in there. But, yeah, I mean, it's a bit of fundamental differences between Highlander and 6v6, obviously, for that as well. But anyway, as usual, we end up in this lovely stalemate on Gravel Pit last. Mr. Havoc is coming up on 97, 98, 100% Uber right now, so we are going to be seeing a push. Yeah.
He's a bit too slow with that push, actually. He's going to lose that Uber advantage.
That's right. They needed to push in straight away. Dreamy's pulling up to 100% now. Yep, the Uber advantage they did have has gone.
Yeah. One thing that's interesting, obviously, is that the Surf Infamous soldiers are really, really good at rocket jumping.
Well, you know what? That's all that. What's all that training for? Anyway, that sentry actually being very, very good for them. Just blocking everyone off the point. The scout's doing some great work right there onto the point, but they can't get that sentry down. Finally gets taken down. And now they're trying slightly closing up. Medic gets taken down, and everyone just suddenly explodes in a massive ball of blood.
I saw those 2 scouts running up the stairs, and I figured they were going to do some damage themselves. All they did was a little bit of a distraction, but yeah, change around in the last moment.
Caber and 13 doing some good work at the end there. I'm assuming that is 13.
I believe so. Yeah.
Trying to remember my Roman numerals. Is it sad that I only know that from Final Fantasy?
Yeah, it's sad that you admit to it.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's right. All of you listening in, Final Fantasy VIII still the best Final Fantasy. I said that. What's 7? I never heard of that. Anyway, we'll leave that alone. So let's have a
4,
look.
man. 4.
Oh, 4. No, I'll give you that. But let's have a look what they're running. Yet again, 2166 electing to run a standard. Running standard for the offensive right here. Or defensive? What's going on with my HUD? Are we in halftime?
Offensive. They're going on offense. They're doing the ABBA style.
Why hasn't it been swapped over?
They have
You
been
might do a HUD
2166.
reload scheme.
Oh, right. I pressed it
they-
twice. It wasn't coming through for me. Don't worry. Ignore me.
You are a silly man. You are. A
Nothing to
silly
see here. Moving on.
Hey, it's 3 a.m. Jesus, leave me alone. You guys sitting here with the sun shining outside, and I'm bleary-eyed trying to keep awake.
Sunshine? You mean like fucking? It's freezing out here.
Oh, that's
It is
right.
sunny,
Oh,
but
that's
it's
right.
so
It's
cold.
winter for you guys, isn't it? How unfortunate.
Oh, you say that with that tone. Don't give me that tone. Anyway, we do
not
have
even
just
wearing a shirt, man,
some
it's
regular
hot.
caps going on. Onto A point, just 2 scouts on there, and everyone else is just sticking in spawn, suiciding onto B.
Yeah, it seems the
nothing,
safe guys pretty
too
much gave him
spectacular.
that one. There's almost no defense as far as I can see. Looking at a dead sniper around about C point, but that was it.
Yeah, well, we do
And
see
once
some
again, the sniper's
interesting.
sort of hanging around.
No, I was just going to say we do see some interesting A-holds sometimes, but I mean generally you don't see them other than the token sticky or the token hiding scout. I don't know. Do
You know
they
what,
ever do them in the Europe scene?
No, look, A holds are always very, very hard to do and very hard to pull off. And I'm getting some lag. Just give me 1 second.
No problems.
Yeah. The trouble with doing a really good A-hold is it just leaves B wide open, and that's really tactically the best one to be holding. There's so many opportunities there for a really
definitely.
strong defense.
I've actually seen a grand final hold. It just came out of nowhere. I think it was a Division 2 grand final as well. And I couldn't believe they held it. But anyway, the action is popping off right here. Check it out. All of the 21-6 members going down. In fact, I don't even think they've got that sentry. They got the sentry at the end there. But of course, the medic is down from the. The
I
scouts are
say
still
that
wreaking
sentry
havoc.
was so effective in that last few moments there, just taking down everybody. But they managed to nibble away at it with the scouts and take it out.
Yeah, and obviously Caber up on the roof did manage to get rid of some of this. Who just got hit? Medit got taken out with a wrench by the look of that.
One of the most unfortunate ways to die. Yeah, one of the reasons I love TF2 is the melee action. This is when all else is lost, the ability to pull out just whatever it is that you've been using up in that round and stab someone, batter someone to death, or do a multitude of different things is brilliant.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, something crazy we had last week, we had a Gamers United Pubbers competition, got the best pubbers from New Zealand and the best pubbers from Australia and pitted them against each other. I think they did 9v9 Highlander, 8v8 with 2 from each class, and then in the final round it was 10v10 with 6 soldiers and 4 medics on each team, but the medics had to run crits. And,
Nice.
and it was on fast lane. It was the most crazy action I've seen in some time. But anyway, check this out. Lots of damage going in. 2166 off to a good start. Now they're not looking good, but the other counter-uber has come in. But they've been cleaning up the red players the entire time. The Surf Infamous is in so much trouble. The rest of the team's coming over to help with this. Gonna get that medic and that demo.
That's why it's amazing the action by the scouts there. Just managed to push the demo man away from the medic. The medic ran one way, demo ran the other way, and suddenly the entire team was on both of them.
Yeah. And we're about to see a soldier drop in from the roof. Down he comes, and Medit with a huge meat shot finishes off Critter. Nice work there.
Yeah, they're pretty much rolling into this last point. Everybody's up. The Uber's returning to full strength. Well, he's on 88% at the moment. He's nearly there. Dreamy's got 8% on his Uber. They are in good shape to make a really nice, impressive push.
Indeed, but those words sound as though they... when you hear words like that, you think, now it comes for the impressive push.
Well, I tell you what, they've done something slightly weird as well. They've run all the way back through the tunnel and into attack from A.
Yeah, well, like different teams have different ways of pushing. Some do prefer that way, but I mean, with that Uber advantage, you'd think they would have just gone ahead and used it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they seem to be holding back and holding back. I don't know why. Oh, there it goes. There's the Uber blown now. Rocky jump right up onto the top at that point.
Oh, the demo! Huge work held there by the sentry gun, and he was able to just stand there and do work. This is really good stuff for the 2166 team. They're going to lose that soldier, but there's another soldier, just huge.
Everybody's following up on each other. That's it. Absolutely brilliant tactic.
I just realised I'd have to hold down V to clap, and that wouldn't work because I only have 2 hands. But
you're clapping in your head, and I think we can all hear it.
no, I clapped out loud and then realised no one could hear it. Yet again, it's like Final Fantasy VIII. I should have just kept my mouth shut, really, shouldn't I?
Too late now.
Indeed. But look at that time. That is a blistering time. 4 minutes 39.
4:39.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what level of play you're at. 4:39 on Gravel Pit is an exceptionally fast time.
Alright, stream should be back right now. I was apparently my troll dad left his turns open and he's not at home. And he locked his PC.
So, power cable?
So I can't fix it, so I just dropped the stream quality a bit. That should be a bit better now.
Oh, no problem at all.
I was
By
gonna love
taunts, I'm
troll
sure
that.
you mean legit taunts you get from Ted.
No, they are. They're
Yes.
Linux ISOs.
Yes.
I was talking to Comedian's dad earlier.
definitely mean that.
Come in your ass.
Oh, well.
Looks
Oh,
like
well.
they're splitting their offense on this one. I don't know whether that's just a deliberate attempt to try and confuse everyone.
Well, you know what? Usually there's nothing at A point, so you know just sending 2 scouts in is usually more than enough. And if you can get something as huge as this, getting down the sentry, killing down 1 player, forcing out Reaper way ahead of your time, you're doing a fantastic job. It doesn't even matter if you're gonna get A, if you're gonna get B this quickly. Uber only counter pop only now gets forced right there. That man is gonna go down any second now, but they should be focusing that soldier a bit more. They're not even paying attention to him.
Yeah,
He's just
they
gonna
left
get
him
out
alive.
of there unscathed.
I don't know, he's going to come back again. So,
Yeah, no, because they're going to focus the scout. That would have been a really good time for this red soldier
they
to come in.
They need to get that medic. You know, he's trying to get down that soldier. Maybe if he's coming in with the scout, he's going to be able to do something. But nope, that soldier's going to get crushed
Interestingly
right there on
enough,
the
for
roof.
this level of play, the scouts don't seem to like holding W.
Well, you know what? Doesn't really matter. Ruffle Cup, they're just running around. Takes them man. And they have a really big Uber advantage. They have to make sure they keep control of the roof. That soldier's going to be dropping down. Onto the medic. Putting down some good damage. And there you go. Dreamy gets taken down by Caber. This is why you want to hold that roof, guys. And now we do have some soldiers jumping around. One soldier gets taken down. The other one takes down an enemy soldier.
Oh, we could have
but
hit
gets
some
killed in
massive
the
air
same.
shots there. Unfortunately, no.
Could have, man. Could have.
Okay.
that was a really
Coulda,
good
woulda,
call by
shoulda.
them. That's, they've still got a couple of guys over in A, and I think even if they take that, there's probably just not enough time to take B.
No, yeah,
Well, you
this,
know,
this
B is-
time is going down.
They were so close. They were so close to getting it. So close to getting it. We do have Sir Tickley Elmo. Trying to hug the enemy medic with his knife. Instead, he bumps into a soldier.
Bad day in the office.
But in the office, indeed, there is a soldier on roof here. Jumps down onto the medic, forces him. Gets taken, killed in exchange. But that is a huge. That is a wonderful thing. That's exactly what that soldier was there for. Exactly
Whoa,
what the spy
very
was there
nice
for as
jump.
well.
Yet again, what I was saying about the Surf Infamous boys and rocket jumping, Caber jumped up there with a perfectly placed rocket for that angle and finished him off. And look at this equalizer drop down because he is low because that demo is over here, but unfortunately this demo's a bit... Look, he has to do the sticky jump to get in. The scout jumped up, could have followed, decided not to. And poor Surf Infamous now not in the best position.
Oh, the demo man is jumping in right now. He's on that roof.
Look at that demo up there.
Yeah, it's really hard to keep it together at this point, and you know the time is ticking down. You want to be on that point, you want to be capping the next one, but you realise you've got to take the rest of the team out before you can do that in any chance of health.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Look
the
at this
medic
scout
is
over.
just jumping around, and I think we do have a bit of desynchronization going on with our demos.
Yeah, I think you might be about 5 seconds, possibly more ahead. Or maybe I'm 5 or 6 seconds behind. Who knows?
It's all the same.
Is the glass
Either
half
way,
full?
I don't think it's going to change
I did
the
pause
outcome
for
on
a
this
few
match.
seconds. So yeah, no, we do have that soldier dropping down onto the medic. He's gonna be able to take him down, but yeah, I mean, 56 seconds remaining to get this point to cap C. It's possible. It is possible. I've seen it done.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
I didn't think that Surf is gonna be able to do it.
I'm actually trying to remember. Can you cap, like, if you're on the point after the cap time, can you still cap it out? I know there was issues with that on Gravel Pit.
I don't know.
We might find out.
I
We
mean,
might not, but
in this case, you can't do it. It doesn't matter. Like, if they are capping it, and they, you know, that they're 50% done capping it with 90 seconds to go, it's game over anyway. You know, because they're not beating 21. They're not beating 2166 time. You know, that's the aim here.
yeah, will this be true?
And you know, they're gonna get B, but with 7 seconds remaining, they're gonna try and get C. 4, 3, 2. Come on, they're not gonna be able to get it. They needed 2 scouts up there. Scout gets killed in the end, and there we go. Good game. And yeah, 2166 winning that very nicely.
Yeah, that was an incredibly good time to set that. 4 minutes 39 really sort of just changed the nature of everything.
Yeah, definitely.
And with that in mind, these guys just didn't have enough push. They didn't take the first point fast enough. They didn't take the second point, and that was it. Game over.
Yeah. Well done to 2166. I'm actually going to be hitting up Havoc, their medic, and I believe clan leader for an interview at some stage. So make sure you check that out on GreaverTV, because I'm very interested to hear about that multi-gaming clan that has just come into competitive Team Fortress 2. But yeah, for those of you listening in on the Twitchcast, we've got some more action coming your way in just a couple of minutes, so bear with us.
And I mean, look at this fancy. Look at that live. The room.
That's good.
If you like what you've just seen, click on the links to check out more Team Fortress 2 coverage by GTV. Remember that you can help us promote Team Fortress 2 by subscribing and liking the videos.